Alright, YouTube. About to show you guys my draft right here. It's your boy, Mr. C.H.T. Let's check it out.
In the NBA draft, the Denver Nuggets select
Yeah,
Victor
7th pick.
Jones
Not bad.
from the University of Texas.
Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. A battle in the Western Conference. This Houston crowd hoping to watch their Rockets come out on top and going against Denver. Their first game of the NBA's regular.
Yeah, I gotta increase that, the length of
For
the
Michael
games.
Beasley. And it's Brewer in for Trevor Ariza. And what a big moment here. We get a glimpse coming off the bench of the first official NBA appearance from Jones.
Yeah, and whether he has friends and family in the crowd tonight or watching at home, I know a lot of people are proud of this young man. He's worked so hard to achieve this goal.
Yeah, and the future's bright for him, Greg. Not just tonight and not just this season, but for years to come.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. Jones in at the 3. Laverne is out there with Archie. Then there's Harris. And it's Moutier in at the 1 spot.
That's all right.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Give me
Balls
that.
are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
1:06 left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jones for 3. Moutier, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
Harden, that's good.
You know, his ability
Okay,
is
so they
matched
tied
only
it
by
back.
his energy.
You know, I've thought about this moment my entire life.
You know, I ain't gonna.
Now that
I kind of like the
You
Nuggets
don't see
jersey.
that kind of perspective for most rookies.
Now I'm taking out. Now I'm back
Back
in.
in for Houston.
Oh, I'm subbed in as a shooting guard.
Houston in the lead.
So I'm guarding Harden.
Last season for James Harden was easily his best yet. Finished second in the MVP race. Put up huge numbers with career highs in points per game scoring. Greg at more than 27 a game.
And also carried that Rockets team that dealt with a plethora of injuries, mainly to Dwight Howard, and second in the league in scoring. I mean, narrowly losing out to Russell Westbrook, who just went on a tremendous tear the second half of the season. And
What the hell, bro?
In the MVP race.
Like I
On the
said,
floor for Denver. Jones.
they don't want me to succeed.
Wilson Chandler out there, Gallinari.
They do not want me to
This is what this
succeed.
team is all about here.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
they're forcing their way inside,
TK
just
is like,
bulldozing
oh, you
themselves
good?
into
Nah,
the paint
man,
area, and they're having a lot of success.
Catching up in the changes for Houston. Montezumas comes in for Dwight Howard.
So I'm gonna do some assists, then I'm gonna get my first shot, and then we're gonna be good.
And for Harden coming in second in the MVP race, he had a lot of first place votes, and nobody knew if he or Curry would win the award. In most other seasons, he would have won the MVP.
Excellent
Sir.
fires from the line. Finally gets one to fall. He's now
Oh,
1
finally,
for
I make a
5
shot.
with his first make. Oh, and what a feeling it's got to be as we get to see the very first NBA bucket from Jones.
Yeah, and he's playing it cool right now, but let me tell you, I'm sure that basket means the world to him. There's nothing like the first one.
My thought is he's probably just happy to have it out of the way. I mean, no more waiting and wondering when it'll come. Those first points are finally in the rearview mirror.
Oh.
Free Clark, there was a
You gotta foul me, baby.
Stay another year in college really was a tough decision for him, but he ended up coming out after his freshman year.
And Kevin, it's really hard to blame a guy like Freak for doing that. I mean, he's clearly NBA ready, and he's putting a lot at risk for every year he stays in school when he could be on the NBA clock.
And here we see the debut of Freak, the kid from Harlem. His first time on an NBA floor. And Clark, it's a moment that he's worked very hard to achieve, and his family has got to be proud.
Extremely so, Kevin. It's been a long journey for
Oh.
him, but every level along the way, he's
Tried
had
to get
success.
that. I tried to get that.
Playing for a college championship.
Give me that and
One he
one.
had earlier.
Give me that and one. See, I wasn't gonna be.
In that first
I
quarter.
wasn't gonna let it happen.
Yeah, the Rockets were able to make it to the second spot in the West at the very end of the season. Actually came down to the last day. They could have ended as low as 6th going into the final games.
Last season for the Rockets, they finished as the number 2 team in the West to the Golden State Warriors. But, you know, they had to battle the whole way through.
In part because of injuries. I mean, the Rockets did well to come in second in the West, but it was because they took care of the so-called easy games. 33 wins in the conference, but a record of 12-16 against the other playoff teams out West.
Feeds to Arthur. There's the 3. Good.
Oh.
Arthur's got him
Go
on the board
baby.
with 3 there.
Go.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the second. Beverly with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Brewer. Back to Beverly from deep.
Somebody got to shoot.
Got it off in time, but it's no good.
Somebody got to shoot.
And we're through the first half of basketball here.
I would like my number back. So I'm probably not coming in, but if I am, I'm not. 41-38, 92-103,
and Jones subbed in for Trevor Ariza.
and we lost.
Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out. They've got Beasley. He's out there with Patrick Beverly. Terrence Jones out there with Howard. And it's Capella in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
You know what? While I'm in this weak season,
So we see the Rockets
I'm going to keep the games at 6 minutes, keep them nice and short, and I got some feedback from a few people. I will
that concludes the first
show
game of the NBA season.
the videos, but I got an A-. That's not bad. Did a fair performance. Could have been better. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to increase the difficulty. 7 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks. That's not bad, you know, because I'm a rookie, or as, you know, but it's also like you call it, I'm a freshman. MVP was probably harder.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden. He came out of the locker room at halftime and was immediately on fire.
James Harden.
That third quarter was his, and he did not hesitate to exert his will.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. You get jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
That was the James Harden we've come to know and love. A player that brings nothing but fear to play.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight, but we're just getting started.
Anyway, be sure you shoot out them likes and everything, and subscribe. Thanks for the support.